Hi, this is Study with Mo. So today we'll be doing Maths B May June 2025 paper 1, question number 24. Okay, the diagram shows the position of two boats A and B and the position of a lighthouse L, which are all in the same horizontal plane. The bearing of A from L is 50 degree. Okay, let me take a green color. The bearing of and this says something like that, the bearing, it's always angle L. So angle L is 50 degree. And then again we have angle, the bearing of B from L is 125 degree. Let me take a purple color. Okay, so again this line, to make it straight. Okay, we know L is 125. Again, L is 125 degree. So similarly, if we deduct 125 minus 50 degree, this will be 75 degree. This is one thing. The distance of A from L is 15 kilometer given. The distance of B from L is 22 kilometer given as well. Calculate the bearing to the nearest degree of A from B. Show your working clearly. Okay, let me take a white color just to have this erased so I can draw a diagram here just to show you guys. Okay, so this A, L, B. Okay, I hope you guys understand. We know this is 75 degrees. We don't know this angle. We know this is 15 kilometer. We know this is 22 kilometer. Okay, calculate the bearing to the nearest degree of A from B. They asked B. Let me tell you what's a B. What they asked this angle A from B. They asked you this angle. Okay, so this is the angle we need to find out. Let's work on but for this we need to find AB. We'll use cosine rule. AB square is equals to 15 square plus 22 square minus 2. 15 multiply 22 multiply cos 75 degree. AB square is equals to 225 plus 484 minus 170.82 equals to AB square again 538.2. Now AB is equals to root over 538.2. AB equals to 23.2 kilometer. Now since we found out that it's 23.2 kilometer, now we can find out rest of the angles. Okay, let's use sine rule for this. Sine 75 degree, when we take 75 degree we can take this AB side 23.2 equals to sine B. When we take sine B we can take 15 kilometer. When we take sine A we can take, when we take sine A we can take 22. Let's work with the sine B thing. Sine B is equals to sine 75 degree 23.2 multiply 15. So sine B equals to 0.624, sine inverse 0.624 is equals to 38.64 degree. So this is angle B. So when we know angle B, so this part is 38.64. okay. Now let's find out sine A. Let's work out this and this to find out sine A. Sine A equals to sine 75 degree divided by 23.2 multiply 22. So angle A is simply, I'm skipping the working since we have less space, 66.34 degree. So angle A is 66.4 degree, and for angle B it was 64 degree. So these are my angles and these are my sides. Now we need to work on the other stuff. What we know here, let me take a green color. If this is 50, this is 50 as well. So the whole thing, if we deduct this 50, 66.4 minus 50 is basically the other sides. Let me take a color. This will be 66.4 minus 50 is 16.34. Now if this is 16.34 degree, this part is also 16.34 degree for the alternate purposes. Now we can do something like, we know this whole thing is 360, or we can also say this is this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, and we know 90 degree minus 16.3, we can also do it like that, or 360 minus 16.34. Let me take the split view. Let me show you. We can take 360 minus 16.34. We can also do it like this. So angle A from, I'm doing this, A from B, B is the angle, is equals to 360. This whole thing is 360. If we do something like this, this whole thing is 360. So 360 minus 16.34 degree. 16.34 degree. So the bearing is 343.66 degrees. And this is our answer for 24.